Hi there folks, Borislav 24/7 here with another Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4 video. And on this video I am revisiting the very first level on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3, which is Foundry. And for good reason. Because once you complete all of the goals and gold medals on all 19 of the levels in Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4, you unlock Pro Goals. Now, these are a bit more difficult, but at the same time, they are all very doable. Admittedly, some of them later on in the series are real toughies, but I will be showing how to complete all of these. So, let's get right to it. Right then, as always, I like to show the preview of what is required of all these goals because it does give you quite a few hints as to what you need to do for each particular goal. And very interesting, the very first one that's coming up, which is combo. Now, the thing that is so interesting about this, it's very similar to Skate, but the big difference is you've got to get all of these letters in one combination run. And thankfully, the game does start you with a fairly easy combo for the very first level, but trust me, as the series goes on, they get a lot more difficult. Right then, for the next goal, you have to double kickflip in order to get the job done. But you need to know what this particular trick consists of. So I'm bringing up the flip trick list here, and you can see it right there, double kickflip. Because it's the second one along, that means you require 2 button presses of the square, and it's also to the left. So, in order to get this done, it's actually a two-parter. The first thing that you've got to do is to grind this particular railing from the very start of it right to the very end. And once you do this, it moves that particular section there up at height. So from here up, just do a grind, but when you're coming off there, just make sure you get that double kick flip in, and that's it. That's all you have to do. Now then, for the next goal, you need to Froggy grind, which is actually a special trick. So it needs to be assigned first of all. And what I like to do is to change one of my favourites, the Rolly Dark Slide, because I like the button press for that. And what I'm going to do is go down the list here until I find the one that I'm looking for. And there it is right there, the Froggy grind. So for me, it's up, down and triangle, but for yourselves, whatever you assign it to. So to start with, I'm going to get the special bar maxed out, as always, especially as the trick that you need to perform here is a special trick. You simply can't do it without that special being in the yellow. So I'm just looking to make my way to the very top of this Helix room. You'll know when you get to the top because you'll hit a sign. There we go, that's the one right there. So from here, just get the grind going, and then you just have to make sure that you get all the way to the bottom, and that's it. You will complete this particular goal. And there we go, job done. Right then, on to the next goal, which is collect the 5 forged Tonys. And I do advise you to get the special maxed up before attempting these jumps, because a lot of these are at height, and obviously having that bar full will get you extra height. So that's the first one. The second one is down here. Just laying myself up here in order to get that second one. That's right there. Now, the third one involves you doing a spine transfer over that area there. So that's when you go up the first ramp, hit R2 when you're up in the air, and that will perform that particular trick. Next one, you need to get up onto this top level, and from here it's a nice easy grab, but it sets you up nicely for the last forged Tony, which is right up here. Just a couple of well-timed jumps, and that is it. Job done. Right then, as always, I like to leave the platinum score until the very end, and 400,000 points is required. Now, you don't have to get this in one combination run. You can take 2 or 3 goes, or even more, to get the job done. You've got the amount of time that you have on the level, which is 2 minutes for Foundry, in order to get this job done. So I'm looking to smash this out in one run. And truth be told, I could have actually done a better job with the base score if I hadn't gone for all the changes while I was grinding. But given that I only require 400,000, yeah, I'm not too worried about that. But now, yeah, I'm just looking to get as many of these as possible. And I know right now I've got the 400k, so yeah, there we go. And there we have it, folks. That is all the pro goals on the Foundry well and truly taken care of. All I can say is thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all enjoyed the video. Take care.